All right, here we go. We're going to take the patches we've designed and we're going to incorporate them into a project. Now, if you want to, you can remix a project that you've made. You already have Lab 5 if you worked in Audio Tool. But if you don't, or you don't feel like using your own project, you can use mine. So what I'm going to have you do is go to my Final Countdown project, which you can search with just my initials, RJP, and this will come up here. And you can see my patch here, my project here. It's just a very simple project. You can listen to it. It just is. It's basically it's the Final Countdown, but it's all using just initial patches, basically cleared patches from these pulverizator synthesizers. So what you're going to do is you're going to remix this. Right? Notice I'm actually not logged in. This is a page that everybody should be able to see. I published this project, so you just go to this button here. It's called Remix. Press Remix, and it should load the project in your workspace. Now I'm gonna log in right here. Now, when you get to here, you should immediately save the project as something else. Okay? Save it as whatever your class time is. Excuse me. So you should save it exactly like this, and you can share it with me later once you're done. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find my presets. Now I made some presets, and I made them the other day. Or actually, I just made them with this class, right? So here's the ones that I made. And I can, if I zoom in here, I can see this right here is the pad. This is the lead. This is the bass. And I labeled them over here as well too. So I'm going to, let's drag my bass onto here. Now notice it changed the name there. Let's load my lead onto here. And then I'm going to load my pad onto here. Now, it should all of a sudden sound at least a little more interesting. It's probably going to have some problems, but let's see what happens. Okay, I can hear that the bass is actually a problem. I made my bass into, I put it down an octave or two. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom in on my bass here, and I'm going to unscrew up the octaves. So I'm going to just put everything up an octave, and I think that should kind of help things to be a little better. Up an octave, and up an octave. It might get rid of that basement sound it has right now. Let's try it now. Okay. The bass actually sounds a little loud to me, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix the project a tiny little bit. If I look really closely here, I can see that I have lead pad bass, and let's see, here we go. Lead pad bass right here. They're all plugged in. So if we watch the mixer as it plays, you can kind of see. I'm going to just take the pad and I'm just going to make it a little softer. And I'm also going to, actually, I'm just going to bring everything down a little bit. Let's try it now. Okay, that's a little better. Now, notice my pad is also a little kind of messy. It's kind of just overlapping itself. The chords change a little more clearly than it can do because it's got such a long delay on it. So what I'm going to do, or a long release. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to take a little bit of the edge off the release there. See if that makes it sound a little cleaner. You know, and I'm a little bit dissatisfied with the way that the amplitude attack is also happening, so I'm just going to have the attack be a little slower. Sorry, the attack just be a little faster. Cool. It could all use some work, a little reverb, but that's got a basically okay balance. It's not clipping anywhere, it's not making any problems. So I went in and changed things. So then all you need to do is invite me to your project once you're done. It's auto saved once you start saving. So you just go ahead and invite me, and what you'll do is you'll invite people to work in you. You probably want to invite just me, and you don't want anybody else to go in. So you just rposegate@ithaca.edu. All right, and if you've gone ahead and done that, then you should submit a short reflection on Sakai, and that's the whole project. So if you use your own project, just be sure that you have a place in it for like a pad sound and a lead sound. So, all right, thank you very much.